Welcome to REA Rates, where we are trying to provide a solution that will help real estate agents like you get around this new MLS change that is going to restrict your ability to share and disclose buyer compensation rates from the MLS listing sites. In order to learn more about why we built this platform, let's just take a quick look at what is going on. So in March 22nd of this year, there was an article in NAR Realtor magazine that talked about what was going to change. And you can see here in the highlighting that compensation could not be communicated via an MLS, and that consumers could pursue off-MLS rates and negotiations just like they always have. So what we realized here was there is a way for you to still be able to share the information, just not on an MLS. So our goal is to create a portal that makes life easier for you. So let's quickly start with what we're not doing. We are not an MLS. And the reason we can define ourselves as not an MLS is, one, we don't establish any rules for how compensation should be played. We don't require agents to list their properties in the database. We are not displaying any list prices of properties, and we're not even displaying the information of like how many bedrooms and bathrooms and all that stuff are. Your MLS is designed to still serve the purpose of sharing your listings with other buying agents and also people searching for homes. In addition, we are not contractually binding these rates that are just listed on the site. NAR says that you need to be able to still negotiate and come up with your contracts off the MLS to determine what those rates are going to be. So at launch, REA Rates is designed to provide you with a way to give you all a starting point of what is being offered as the buying rate for the listings that you have, in a way that will allow you to not have to constantly respond to email after email after email and phone call after phone call. We want to give you a way to be able to share the rates that you have with each of your properties with other realtors so that they can find this information out. Now, how does this help you? We are going to provide you through REA Rates with a platform where you can enter buyer compensation rates. It will allow you to search for rates that are offered by other listing agents in a secure portal. It will also allow you to share on any website page your listings and corresponding rates. And therefore, it provides you with a starting point for all of the MLS negotiations that the NAR has approved. Before I explain to you why you want to get REA Rates today, let me take a step and show you a quick demo of exactly where we stand right now in the portal so you can see how exciting it is currently, and then you can kind of imagine where we're going to be going in the next few weeks and even months as things continue to evolve. So I'm going to log in as my favorite real estate agent, George Costanza, and in here, you're going to get welcome to the dashboard. When you come in, you're going to easily be able to find your link for people to be able to view your listings. And you can even grab the embed code that you need if you want to put your listings on your website or landing page. Now, you're going to notice that when we get in here that I currently don't have any listings because this is the first account we're doing for demo purposes. We go live. So we're going to come in and we're going to create a listing and we're going to act like we're George Costanza. Now, because I don't have an MLS account, I'm going to use Zillow, and that might not be your favorite thing to hear or do, but it's just the easy way for me to show you what's going on. So I'm going to grab this right here, and I'm going to go to New York because that's where George is from, and I'm just going to randomly pick a property here. Here's a property. We're going to go right here, and we're going to grab the MLS listing ID. And we're going to enter it. We're going to be active. We're going to say it's 2.75%. And we're going to quickly add our listing. From there, we can determine if we want to share any other information or if that's all we want to share. If you're going to put this out publicly on your landing page, you might want to share a little more, and you're going to see we're not asking for a lot. We're trying to make this super simple for you. So all you're going to do is come in here and you're going to grab the address. So I'm going to put this in line 1, grab city, and grab the zip code. And then because you've already, we're going to act like Zillow here is your MLS, because you've already uploaded images to your MLS, those images are there. So if you take your listing URL, you can just right click on one of these images. I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to paste it here, and then I'm going to copy the public URL for the page, paste it there, and now I've created my listing in REA Rates. So you can see what a listing is going to look like. We're bringing the image in, we're bringing the address, the commission, and this is just where you're able to track your listings. Now you say, what is this going to do for us? What it's going to do is it's going to allow you to take a link that you can put into your MLS that says, contact this listing agent, learn more about this listing agent. You're not going to mention buying rates because that's not allowed inside the MLS platform. They don't want you talking about rates, but you can have a link that shares information about you. And so therefore you can use a landing page on your website, or in this case, we're going to use George Costanza's InBiz card. And so on his card, you can see we've already created a link for my listings. Now, when someone comes here and they see the listings that George has, we've now linked off of the MLS. We're looking at who George is, and we're now going to go ahead and click one step further away, and it's going to open up his REA Rates profile page. And that's going to show the listings he has. Clearly, here's the MLS listing. You can see the image. You can clearly identify the rates. And the best part is, while we're not sharing all the information about the house through REA Rates, we are giving you the ability to share the public viewing link, which if you click this, it opens up the link in a new tab and it takes you right to it. So this means that the buying agents can easily make sure it's the correct property, or if you are working with your own clients and you want them to see your various properties, you now have a way to quickly show them what the properties are that you have as a listing agent. So this is where we currently are. There's going to be so much more we're going to be doing in the next few weeks and months. We're following what the NAR guidelines are going to be. We're waiting to see how everything fleshes out. We're building this to be super flexible so it can easily solve a problem that you are facing right now. And it's going to be able to be adaptable as we continue to move forward. And I can tell you, one of the cool things coming is we are going to help solve the problem and make it significantly easier for you all to deal with getting contracts negotiated and signed between you as the listing agent and the buying agents looking at the properties. Now that you've seen it in action, let's discuss why you want to go ahead and get your REA Rates account right now. Well, as we're launching, you can get locked in at our current pricing and even secure the limited time lifetime offer that we have for the platform. You're also going to be eligible to receive every upgrade as they're released and even be able to provide feedback so that this platform fits your needs as a listing agent. Now, I can tell you already that while we have a great starting point and we've got something that will allow you to share the rates and be able to let other agents see what's going on, we have some really neat ideas that are going to be coming out in just the next couple months. So I know for a doubt those are going to change the pricing a little bit. And so you're going to want to take advantage of this current offer because you're going to get locked in if you go ahead and subscribe today. And I will give you a quick teaser. One of the upgrades is going to make the ability for you to come to terms with a buying agent and settle on a legally binding contract way easier than you're thinking you're going to have to do it right now. So go ahead, get signed up, work with a company that's based here in the US, that's designing platforms that are flexible and is wanting to create something for you to make your life easier as a listing agent. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We're happy to help, and we're excited to have you on board.